Hello beer shippers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of Hoppets. Today looking at more beer that I got from Bierothek down in Germany, courtesy of, the Bierothek in actually not just Germany, Bamberg specifically, and specifically Enzo and Megan. So thanks a ton guys for making this happen. We got more German beer. I still have stuff from the old beer mail they sent that I need to review. One of them is going to be great, which is a big tasting of vintage Schlenkerla Eiche. But we're checking out two beers from Blech.Brut. I had their Dundensau and I had a collab they did and they were quite nice. Oh, what's Dundensau collab? No, yeah. That was their own beer and then the collab they did with Frau Gruber. But this is their two New England IPAs. I guess it's a series. This is 77, 87, and 44, 98. So these are two New England IPAs from them, fairly newly released as far as I could gather. So very nice, very fresh, all the way from Bamberg where the brewery is based, straight up to Denmark, which is awesome. This is because Mikkel was going to NBCC with us. He's friends with Tobias, who's been on the channel, and Brett, and well, also me. Well, I don't know him that well, but he's a very nice guy, and he's the whole dude who got all this going with the Bamberg stuff, which is awesome. So we're checking out their two beers here I talked about, and this one is I think we'll start out with this one, the 4498. So the 4498 is 6.5%, and this one is made with barley malt, wheat malt, oat malt, or I think it's oat and wheat. And the hops in here are Amarillo, Mosaic, and then it says Blanc. So I think that's Hallertau Blanc. So that will be interesting. Pours a nice orange color. It looks much darker on camera. Ooh, spillage! It looks much darker on camera than in real life. Emergency towels or paper towels. But it is a nice orange, orange color. It is maybe a little bit dark, but the other one actually seems even darker. But let's check out the aroma on the Blech.Brut 4498, aka Amarillo, Mosaic, and Hallertau Blanc New England IPA. Yeah, Amarillo is wow, it's really candied. Like, that's interesting. Amarillo gives lots of classic citrus. I'm getting that, but it's like super candied, like you did candied orange peel. That's what I'm getting. Amarillo is like super orangey, but it's like that old school vibe done New England almost. Like it's really heavy on Amarillo, this one. Like total Amarillo bomb. I'm getting so much candied orange and candied tangerine peel, juicy tangerines. There's even like an interesting strawberry edge to it, or red berry edge. And then there's some sweet malt underneath. I think there's a hint of caramel malt as well. But wow, it smells like really candy citrus peel like. It's fun. Let's try it. Cheers and thanks to Bierothek, Mikkel and Enzo for the beer. Oh yeah. That's tasting like you did kind of like West Coast hazy without the bitterness. Because it has that Amarillo, like, Amarillo can also give like a bit of a tea flavor. That could also be because of oxidized hops in brewing, oxidized pellets. There's almost like a black tea orange thing. It's almost like tastes like you did a drink, like an Arnold, maybe not an Arnold, but like iced tea. It's almost like iced tea with citrus fruit, just oranges instead of lemon. If you did like a black tea, iced tea with oranges, and like loads of orange and sugar in there. It's almost like that, like candied orange, citrus peel, black tea, and aftertaste, a little bit of bitterness and some grapefruit vibes. And I think the candied flavor comes from some caramel malt or something, because there's definitely like a slight caramel edge and a sweet malt profile as well. It's pretty good though. Very different character on a New England IPA, which is quite nice because a lot of them are a lot of the same. Also a little bit of a dusty hop feel. It's nice. It's not like world-class, mind-blowing, crazy New England IPA, but it's pretty damn good. Yeah, I enjoy it. So the other one here, the 7787, it's the same backbone of malt. It looks like it's also 6.5%. This one is made with Galaxy, Big Secret, and Hallertau Blanc. I think some of the flavor of all the candy stuff, I think that could also come from the hot side hops. I feel like the hot side, when you make New England IPAs, the hot side hops you put in, they give that old school flavor. The flavor you associate like with like the resiny, hop oily flavors you associate with like West Coast IPAs. I'm getting that in there. So I think there's a good portion of hot side hops paired with dry hopping and everything. But this one I said Galaxy and Vic Secret, and I guess these are also brewed at Camba Old Factory, which is owned by Camba Bavaria, and it's like a place where they do contract brewing. But the 7780, it's actually even darker, isn't it? Yeah, they're quite similar. Maybe just a shade darker than the 4498. Well, let's swirl it a bit here. Otherwise, it's again a similar, very dark orange color. Also a nice head on this one, and of course hazy New England IPA. But Galaxy and Big Secret sounds like a nice combo. Let's check out the aroma. Yeah, it's a bit milder, but it's definitely more what I associate with like the brightness of a New England IPA. The Vic Secret is playing, actually it's interesting. Galaxy's not like super forward in this. The Vic Secret is really playing in though with like sweet tropical fruit and tart tropical fruit. It, like lemon limes. It has hints of dankness, but it could be a bit more expressive on the aroma or more intense. It smells a bit more mild than the 4489, but it's got more brightness and more of the flavors associated with New England IPA and the tropical zing, the slight dankness and everything, which I really like. But Galaxy, I'm not getting too much of. Maybe there's a little bit of like that melon character or like a bubblegum edge, but it's super light. The big player for me is the Vic Secret and also Hallertau Blanco with a little bit of dankness, but let's try it. Cheers! And thanks again to Bierothek Bamberg. Yeah, it's a bit more bright. What characterizes both of these though is they're actually quite malt driven. I think it's too much crystal malt in here for my taste. And there's definitely going to be some crystal malts, otherwise you wouldn't get that color. Because it's a darker one, but a bit too much for my taste. And I think there's a lot of hot side hops, and like in New England IPA, at least in my experience, it's best to go loads of Whirlpool, loads of dry hop. And if you want a good kick of bitterness, do a bitter hop addition, of course. Maybe use the extract if you want a clean bitterness, but because it has that like marmalade-y, the same as this, like a marmalade-y, citrus marmalade, or tropical like mango marmalade, or something. It's like this marmalade-y, oily hop flavor, and I think that comes from usage of hops hot side in IPAs. Also paired with caramel malts. It's not just one thing. All these beers, it's a lot of things going together. But it has more zing, it has more brightness. It has that kind of like tart tropical fruit vibe, some mango, a little bit of pine, earthiness to it. I mean, this is a good start. This is the first New England IPAs I've had from Blech.Brut. If they work more on it, I think this can turn out nice. I don't think they're exceptional, but they're good for like the first kind of New England IPAs I've had from these guys. Very promising, but yeah, a bit too much malt for me. And like it's got like a slight drying chalkiness as well. I think orange marmalade or candied sugar-coated oranges, as I said, with this one mostly, and this one is more like tropical vibes. So, rating-wise, I'll go an 88 for the 4498, and I'll go 86 for the 4498 and 88 for the 7787. I think they're pretty good, but to jump up in the 90s for me, they both need to be more expressive on the hop character, because they're not crazy popping, and then less malt. That's just my personal preference. So that's how it goes. But otherwise, very good start for a New England IPA. So if you guys had a chance to try either the Blech.Brut 4498 or 7787, let me know what you thought of them. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'm going to say cheers and see you guys in another beer review. Let's do a quick cuvee here. Not half bad. Like candied, orange, juicy, tropical earthiness. Cheers. See you guys in another beer review.